Hello, hello, hello. What's up, everyone? How's it going today? Hello, hello. Got the echo going. Alright, fixed. How did you ever get your name on the mothership? Twice, actually, Scratched. I won that league on stream, and then I won another one the next day with almost the same exact deck. So, twice within like 2 days. So that was pretty sweet. Going well. Yeah, definitely a pretty fun deck. I really like the Super Friends deck. Yeah, we are gonna play some werewolves in Legacy. Oh, fishmail. Well, the best way to do it is just hashtag fishmail on Twitter. If that isn't a possibility, then you can email it to me, saffronolive@mtggoldfish.com. I will say, if your question is exceedingly long, it makes it difficult to make work in the podcast format, so try to condense it down as much as you can. Like, tweet length is ideal, but if you have to go a little bit longer, don't go super long. Oh, we're going to be destroying decks. We're not getting destroyed. So this deck is super sweet. We, basically, we're like a very disruptive deck. Yes, if I was from Zendikar, I would probably be Hedron Olive. So basically, we're sort of, if you've ever seen like the Mod Catcher decks in Legacy, we're sort of like that. We got the Chalice of Void, no Hunt Master. We got Chalice of the Voids, we got Blood Moons, we got Magus of the Moons, we got a bunch of fast mana. Hey, I'm glad you like the Reanimator deck. Crystal Vein adds 2 mana, Ancient Tomb adds 2 mana, Chrome Mox adds mana, Simian Spirit Guide, one of my favorite cards, adds mana. So we got a bunch of fast mana. Also, Trinisphere is another lock piece. And then, the way we're actually finishing the game, it is mono red. We got Instigator Gang. We got Gaia Reach Bandit to flip our Instigator Gangs. And, of course, and we're Watchkeeper. Gotta be one of the worst cards I've ever played for in a Legacy deck. A 1/5 Defender for 3, flips into a 5/5. Yeah, Grixis seems sweet. It would be hard to make work on Budget Magic. So that's what we're working on. Basically, try to lock our opponent out with Chalices and Trinispheres, Blood Moons, and then beat them down with Werewolves and also Goblin Rabblemaster, Honorary Werewolf. Sideboard, pretty typical. Grafdigger Sage for graveyard decks. Phyrexian Revoker, which is better than Pithing Needle, since we want a Chalice on 1 pretty much every game. Ratchet Bombs, another Trinisphere, Volcanic Fallout, Storm Breaths, and Ingot Chewers. So, seems spicy. We'll see if it works. So we're doing a league in the Legacy format. See how long it takes us to get matches tonight. Sometimes Legacy takes a bit. I have a sweet blue-white Spirit deck I think you might like to check out. Counters and draws. Ooh, counters and draws? What's up, Dinotron? Yeah, email it to me. It does sound like something I would like to check out. Oh, yeah. News. We now have a YouTube specifically for the streams. So, if you're looking for old streams, MTG Goldfish Replay on YouTube will have the complete dumps of our old streams. So if you want to follow that, catch up on old streams, you can also watch the video on-demands, obviously, on Twitch itself, but they go away after a while, so we wanted a way where they would live forever. So YouTube is a place for that. And got the chat, hopefully, on the overlay. So full screen can now be a thing, ideally. I am not a big spicy food fan. What's up, Blade Master? Also, if you haven't followed the Twitch channel yet, that would be awesome of you as well. Definitely appreciate it. Same with the YouTube channel. Raptors vs. Cavs tonight. Indeed, although I'm more excited about the Western Conference series. Oklahoma City and Golden State is a really great matchup. I expect the Cavs will just trounce the Raptors is the most likely thing to happen. Yes, say your hellos to YouTube. Thanks for the follow, Patch. I mean, the Raptors could win, but I'm pretty sure that the Cavs have to be favored. Thanks for the follow, Baruch. Email's super simple. Thanks for the follow, Crypt Slayer. saffronolive@mtggoldfish.com. Yeah, Momir is a harsh mistress, Player Lamb. You never know with Momir. Sometimes you get rocked, sometimes you do the rocking. Alright, up to 2 minutes 51 seconds. What's up, Man of Mars? How's it going? Above the Smoke. Thanks for the follow. What is Stomps exactly? I'm a casual player, so I don't know a whole lot. So Stompy pretty much just refers to like a beatdown strategy. A deck that is, yeah, looking to play big things quickly and beat down. You're not really trying to control the game, not especially trying to interact with your opponent. You're just looking to play big things and get there quickly. Do you have to be partnered with Twitch to have your own? Yes. We do have to be partnered. What's the average wait time when you... sometimes up to 10 minutes for making squirrels. It was not fast. Eventually, I had to do a league. Because I had a really hard time. Thanks for the follow, Vertibon Water. Had a really hard time getting matches in the 2-player queue, so I had to switch to a league. Gonna watch the stream while you work at your local gaming store. That sounds like fun. Chat is frozen in the overlay. Okay. When are you going to do another Against the Odds? Doing another Against the Odds. Against the Odds comes out tomorrow night, every Wednesday. So tomorrow night, new Against the Odds. The winner of last week's poll was in another very close race was Zada / Silver Fur Partisan. Yes, we actually have a match. Who would have thought? Hey, thank you for subbing to the replay channel. That's awesome. Much appreciated. Oh, this hand. Alright, so we don't really have fast mana, but we have turn 3 Blood Moon or Trinisphere. I don't know if we can really keep this. This just seems really slow. I think we gotta ship this. This is kinda better. We get a Chrome Mox, which is good. Think we gotta put Gyre Reach Bandit to the bottom. Is there specific times that we're live? Yes, we are live on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7 Eastern. Thank you for the follow, Kate Monk. And also on Wednesdays at 4. Flooded Strand. We might be up against Miracles. More fast mana. Another Blood Moon. Alright, Cavern on Werewolves. Yeah, there is a schedule down below. Well, I guess we get to Chrome Mox. A Blood Moon. And we might as well Chalice on 1. Since we don't have any 1-drops, so no reason not to. We pretty much always want a Chalice on 1. That's kind of maybe the best play in this entire deck is Chalice on 1. So our opponent going to counter or just like Brainstorm in response or something? They're going to force? Whoo! Alright. Well, luckily we have a Trinisphere and another Chalice, so that's good news. Stoneforge. Alright. Not great. Beating a Batterskull might be problematic. Rebel Master, alright, I guess we just play another Chalice here. Not having mana is going to be a problem. Alright, so Chalice on 1 resolves, but it might be too late now that we... Ugh. now that they have a stone forge. Batterskull. Alright. I'm not sure how we beat Batterskull main deck. Simian Spirit Guide doesn't even really help. We might just be dead here. Sorry, we have a whole bunch of stuff going on trying to get the chat to work. So I usually constantly read the chat. I'm just kind of overloaded at the moment trying to play and also figuring out why the chat's not working and stuff. So not meaning to ignore you. My bad, my bad. Everyone was so surprised you played your commander multiple times last Commander Clash. I am now officially a commander player. I guess that's good. Oh, I don't even know what to do here. How do we beat a Batterskull? Blood Moon doesn't do anything. Rabblemaster, suicide stuff into... Oh, well, I guess we might as well Trinisphere. Well, alright, let's exile Simian Spirit Guide and Trinisphere. Think it might be too little too late. Pass the turn. Think Rabblemaster was right there. The thing is, we play Rabblemaster and we just suicide our stuff into the Germ Token because the Goblin has to attack? Oh my god. Alright, Ancient Tomb. Rabblemaster. That's the problem with the Rabblemaster here, is it's just gonna smash stuff into the Germ Token. Yeah, I mean, we can try to see if they're playing a third color. Yeah, I won't show them anything else unique. If our opponent has played Legacy... What's up, Oscar NYC? Thanks for the follow, Lancer. Alright, we're dead. There's not much we knew about that. Oh, alright, sideboard-wise... I guess we probably want Revokers for Stone Forges and Batterskulls. Yeah, I mean, we can play a second main phase for a turn. What's up, Goblin Erection? Ratchet Bomb? Yeah, I guess it kills the Germ Token. Probably get rid of these Handwear Watchkeepers. Seem pretty bad. Any clues on what commander you're playing for next Commander Clash? Well, I can tell you it's a second part of Shadows over Innistrad. And you're never going to guess what it is. Because my commander actually isn't from Shadows over Innistrad. Yes. If you're looking for the replay channel on YouTube, there is a link in the description down below, so. Ingot Chewer for Batterskull, yeah. Yeah, I guess it also hits Magus, so that's true. Chewer too? What are we taking out, though? I'll take out the Trinispheres. Trinisphere seems a fine cut in this matchup. Thanks for the follow, Aid. What are we cutting? We're bringing in so much stuff. Maybe... seems silly, but maybe it's... yeah. I guess they can play around Blood Moon pretty well. We don't really have a good answer to True Name Nemesis either, if that's a thing. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna try it like that. Let's see how it goes. Alright, we get to play first, which is good. Oh, this hand. So we have a turn 1 Chalice, which is good. Hey, thanks, K98, for subscribing. How good is turn 1 Chalice here? We gotta sack a land to do it? I guess we keep this, but we probably don't play turn 1 Chalice. Alright, Mountain Go. Yeah, we could turn to the Bandit. Maybe that's better. I think all the full streams will be on the YouTube channel. Alright, island for our opponent. Alright, Crystal Vein and... let's just Chalice on 1. I think that's safest. Yeah, I like this music too, Dino. The Freak Fandango Orchestra. Yeah, this deck is definitely crazy. Spell Pierce, alright. Let's see if our opponent has a Stoneforge for next turn. Looks like. Ooh, Thopter Foundry. Alright, well, Phyrexian Revoker is good against that. Let's just Revoker on Thopter Foundry. And pass. Oh, sweet. I didn't even think of that about Twitch being blocked. That will definitely be a benefit then. There's the Stoneforge. I wonder what they get here. Do they get a Jitte? Is that better? Oh, they get the Sword of the Meek. They must have a Swords to Plowshares. Alright, Mountain, and... we probably just gotta play Chalice? So we Chalice, they Swords. Maybe we Chalice on 2? Is that really crazy? We could also just Storm Breath. Storm Breath seems like a fast clock. But then we're down to 2 lands and can't cast anything. That's true. I'm afraid if we Chalice on 1, they're just gonna Swords the Phyrexian Revoker, and then we're gonna lose. Bandit, you think? I'm just worried about expending so many resources for Storm Breath. That just puts us down to not being able to cast anything in future turns. I guess we banned it. I expect swords on Revoker. I don't think... Why would our opponent have... yeah, Simian Spirit Guide's another option. Why would our opponent have gotten Sword of the Meek if they didn't have an answer, when they could have just gotten a Batter Skull, which is still pretty good against us? Our opponent is reading Gaia Reach Bandit. I don't think they were expecting Gaia Reach. Yeah, it's Legacy Day. Alright, Gaia Reach resolves. We get to attack. Yeah, we can hope that maybe they've never seen Phyrexian Revoker before. I'm expecting swords right here. Yup. Well, can we beat the combo? Probably not. They also just might have, like, Jit in hand would be a reason to get the sword. Alright, Sword of the Meek. I don't really imagine us being able to win now. Alright, I guess we keep playing werewolves. Instigator Gang? At least Instigator Gang has trample? I don't think we can attack here, though. Because they'll just kill... Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if we can beat this combo right now. Makes a Thopter. Gets a sword back. Yeah, this one's not looking too good. This isn't one of the decks that really cares about... doesn't really care about a lot of what we're doing. That said, it's a pretty fringe matchup. Stoneblade decks are not really at the top of Legacy at the moment. We do get to flip our stuff, which is something. They have more swords. Alright, Crystal Vein, sack it. Storm Breath Dragon. Swing with everything. Thanks for the follow, Celestial Havoc, maybe? Yep. Combo's off. The Thopters are colorless. More Thopters. More Thopters. Yeah, we're essentially just dead. I don't think we can beat this combo. Are they blue? You're right, they are blue. Well, they're not white, which is the color I was hoping they were. Thanks for the follow, Neem. Yeah, the combo is a little clunky on Moto. That is true, but that's all combos. They are going to do a lot of blocking. Kill much of our stuff. And it just doesn't matter because they get to do this all again next turn. We'll give it another turn, but if we don't draw an Ingot Chewer like this turn, I think we're dead. Or scooping. I mean, we're probably dead anyway. We don't have any way to get rid of all the Thopters. They're going to have 6, 8 1/1s. So even if we draw artifact removal... I mean, technically that's artifact removal, but I don't think it's going to matter. We can Revoker, stop Thopter Foundry, but they're going to have so many tokens. I don't know. I think the band is Spanish, but I am not 100% sure. So our opponent's going to make a bunch of Thopters. Think this one should have been the Much Brew deck. It was really close. This one and the modern Dredge deck were both pretty popular from the decks from last week. Thopter Foundry, yeah. I don't know why we're playing this out. What's up, Wim? Yeah, that was interesting, not heroic. I'm not sure that deck is very good, but it was unique. Well, so we do get to stop the Thopter Foundry now that they have 8 1/1s. Alright, let's attack. When does a Pauper one come out this week? I really like the series. Just got Charm and Pauper this week thanks to the series. Bad news is there is not a Pauper episode this week. Next week, there will be Pauper again. This week, it's a week off for Jake. He's still busy with stuff in his recovery, so it might be somewhat bi-weekly for a little while. But regardless, next week for Pauper, no Pauper this week. I think we have a thank you denounce all. What's up, Kyle? Hello. I think we're going to have a supplemental, the dual deck battle between me and Richard, hopefully going up in its place. Yeah, Jake is definitely doing Commander Clash and still doing videos, but he, I'm sure there's a lot that goes into the recovery process, so he doesn't have as much time as he did have. Do we even attack here? They can get back engineered explosives. Alright, I guess we Magus of the Moon. Opponent's gonna click us. I think we're just dead on board. Have you ever thought about, hey, thanks for the follow, Felfer? Something like that. The Planeswalker packs are definitely interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna scoop. We can't really beat all these flyers. Alright. Well, that was a bad matchup. I think our matchups will get better. Yeah, the Thopter Foundry deck isn't that much of a thing in Legacy, but people do play it. I played it for a little while. I think people have renewed interest thanks to the unbanning in Modern. Is it better than just getting a Batterskull or something? I'm not 100% sure. Maybe. It's allowed in Modern now. Unbanned as of the last unbanning. Oh, you mean Stoneforge? Yeah, there's a reason that Stoneforge is not allowed in Modern. Yeah, so what do y'all think about the big announcements yesterday with all the products? Planeswalker decks, the fall set, going to Kaladesh, Commander, 4-color Commanders, gonna be sweet. Oroblast, thank you for the follow. That's gonna, the 4-color Commanders are really exciting. Planeswalker decks, lots of cool stuff. A tutorable Planeswalker might be good for Modern Control. Could be. Yeah, I like Artifact Planes a lot. They're some of my favorite sets. And I'm also super excited for 4-color Commanders. From building for, like, Commander Clash, it's really hard to find 4-color Commanders. Mostly because they don't exist. Makes it difficult. The Planeswalker decks, I'm really curious to see how they build the Planeswalker decks. And the Planeswalkers in those decks, especially. Zero Vector, thank you for the follow. Oh, contraptions. I don't know about contraptions. I think whoever bought out, thank you, the Roast Ripper? I think whoever bought out Steam Flogger Boss is going to be sadly disappointed. Yeah, Nixilus and Nissa are definitely sweet planeswalkers for the dual deck, so that's cool. There are going to be new planeswalkers in the deck. They are not going to be in the standard set, so they're like extra planeswalkers, essentially. What do I think about Steam Flogger Boss? Someone went a little overboard. I'm not convinced that contraptions are going to be in the fall set. Maybe they will be, but I don't know. Either way, even if there are contraptions, yeah, that was actually my tweet, Jake Homer. A lot of people misunderstood that and thought I was saying that there was some shady stuff going on, but I was just trying to make a pun on riggers. What about the mechanic that was problematic that it will be in the new set? What do you think it is? Banding? I don't know. I guess it could be, but how is contraptions problematic? Like, they could be anything. So I have a hard time imagining it being contraptions. Yeah, that's my concern with the Planeswalker decks, is they won't be in standard legal sets. So that's my worry. They're not in standard legal sets, so if there is one that's powerful, it is going to be super expensive. Yes, I know. My pun game is not up to LSV standards, that's for sure. Don't even get me started on banding. Will the walkers from the Walker deck be modern? Yeah, they'll be legal in modern, if that's the question. The mechanic Mero has mentioned is, well, maybe it is affinity for artifacts. Somehow a fixed affinity. I mean, that's definitely a problematic mechanic. So that would be a good guess. Planeswalkers with banding? Oh, banding is just such a horrible mechanic. Oh, I hate banding. Yeah, Mero's on the long con with Storm. Affinity, I think affinity can be fixed. I don't know if affinity for artifacts can be fixed. That would be my concern. Artifacts have so much abuse potential because of their colorlessness. I think if you had affinity for, I don't know, colors, it could be alright. Yeah, I agree, Kyle. Affinity itself is alright. Artifacts are especially problematic because they're colorless. Ooh, Arcbond? I don't know, what else is there from back then that would be problematic? Oh man, we're up over 5 minutes. Oh, Legacy. Legacy. Is modular problematic? Yeah, affinity for basic land types I think can be fairly balanced. Affinity for colors and devotion, well, affinity makes things cheaper. Devotion didn't really do that, I don't think. Not in most cases. Like, I guess Marsh something Titan kinda did, but in general, devotion wasn't really a cost reduction effect. Is the current deck list anywhere to be seen? I will get it for you. Let's see. Somewhere in this huge list of decks. There it is. You put Darksteel Garrison in an EDH deck? Bands with basic lands types. Oh, come on, Legacy. 7 minutes. Ooh. Akum Daxon is awesome. I really like that card a lot. That is the deck list on the right of the stream. Missing the sideboard, but... Hey! 7 minutes later, we are on to match 2. Hey, thank you, Ride Machete. I appreciate it. Alright, we get to play first, which is where we want to be. Come on! Alright, well, we get turn 1 Chalice into turn 2 Instigator Gang. We have another Shadows over Innistrad somewhat themed Commander Clash. Oh, why does Moto Chat automatically pop up when I close it? I have to like resize this every game, which is annoying. Alright, so Ancient Tomb. So this is more focused around the tribes of Shadows over Innistrad. Alright, Chalice on 1, go. Oh, Wasteland or Ancient Tomb? Ugh. Alright. Now what? Land? Oh, we're a mana short from Instigator Gang. Spirit Guide, Spirit Guide, Spirit Guide. Ugh. You might not be disappointed, Dino. How did I like playing Sigarda? I like Sigarda. It was actually pretty sweet. Alright, I guess we just gotta pass here. Do I think Chalice on 1 is almost always better in Legacy? 1, then probably 0, then 2. Come on, land. Aha! Alright. Well. Chrome Mox. Exile Spirit Guide. Yeah, Chalice on 1 is absurd. That's going to mean our Instigator Gang isn't going to get pathed. Chrome Mox. Man, we should be playing Storm right now. If we had to empty the Warrens, good game. White deck. And then Exile Spirit Guide. Well, we're empty-handed. Hopefully Instigator Gang is good enough. Oh, Instigator Gang. It's all up to you. Alright, resolves. They aren't playing Force in their mono white Death and Taxes list. Mulligan Tribal. Alright, well, if this flips, it hits for 8. 8 is a lot of damage. Yeah, we are all in. We do have Chalice's protection. Spirit of the Labyrinth. Alright, well, we weren't really planning on drawing more than 1 card each turn, so that's fine. Do we Trinisphere or do we just flip our Instigator Gang? Why is Death and Taxes my worst matchup? Chalice on 5. Hey, if you draw a Trinisphere, you gotta cast it. The thing is, if we don't cast it now, it's gonna do so much less over the course of the game. Oh god. Sword of Fire and Ice? Okay. Do we have to attack? So we're gonna get hit for 7, 14. I think we have to attack. Man, that feels really bad. Man, we're running into the worst matchups. Thanks, Mike, for the follow. Sword of Fire and Ice. Seriously, opponent? Are you for real? Oh my god. Who plays main deck Sword of Fire and Ice? Alright. And we're Watchkeeper. Do your thing. In the sideboard, we have a little bit of artifact removal. Yeah, Sword and Fire and Ice is pretty much our worst matchup. Miracles would be alright. Yep. There's the sword. We just don't have any answer to this. And it has Vigilance. Do we even have anything we could possibly draw? I like playing white borders in trolly decks. And this deck is pretty trolly. Everything's our worst matchup, apparently. We got our 5-0 last stream. Now we go back to losing. Yeah, we'll probably sideboard out Trinisphere. Oh my god. 5, 6, 7, 8. We're taking 10 next turn? Alright. Well. That was good. Alright, let's see what we have in the sideboard. Last stream we played Naya Super Friends in Standard and killed it. Storm Breath, Ingot Chewer, Volcanic Fallout, probably Revokers and Ratchet Bombs. Go down our Blood Moons. Go down our Magus of the Moons, I think. Go down our Trinispheres. Mono Red Triniseed. Yeah, that about sums it up so far. How's this look? Is there a reason for a spike of Kiln Fiend? I haven't actually noticed this. Concession Stompy? Yeah, that about sums it up so far. Storm Breath, though. How do they beat Storm Breath? Storm Breath. I don't think they do. Alright, we get to play first. Alright, so move the chat off of there and it'll stop doing this to me. Is that the moral of this story? I like the sounds of that. Alright, we get to play first. Okay. No red mana. Oh man, if I was not limited by budget and Sigarda, I would have to think about that. I think we gotta mulligan this. I guess this is sorta better. Chalice to the bottom. So Mountain, Chromox, exiling Instigator Gang. And Chalice on one. There can be Stompy decks of all different colors. Stompy is, a lot of times it refers to green, but it doesn't mean green. It just means like aggro beatdown type deck. Essentially, big creatures played fast. Land? Ooh, alright. Well, we get to Gaia Reach Bandit. Start the beats. If we draw a Storm Breath and a mana, we might win. Concession Stompy, no longer. Stoneforge, wonderful. Mono Blue Turtle Stompy. Yeah, Horned Turtle doesn't really fit in the Stompy strategy. Did you happen to check out the email of the updated standard turns deck? When did you send it to me, No Planes? Ratchet Bomb. What did they get? Sort of Fire and Ice, of course. Well, let's attack. And then I think we're going to play Ratchet Bomb first to start ticking up. And we can revoke her next turn on Sword of Fire and Ice. Oh, I'll have to double check No Planes. I'll check and try to get back to you. I get a lot of emails and I try to read and respond to all of them, but it's possible I missed over something. Ether Vial into the Chalice. First time we've got someone with the Chalice. Crispy, thank you for the follow. Start taking up Ratchet Bomb. I guess they were just casting it so it wouldn't get killed by our... Or so we wouldn't flip our Gyre Reach Bandit. Hit our opponent for 3. Phyrexian Revoker on Sword. What's up, Kaiser? How's it going today? Alright, they're gonna Stoneforge in something. Yep, Sword. That's fine, because we're gonna stop the Sword. Sword of Fire and Ice with our Phyrexian Revoker. Made a modern Tainted Remedy deck that's super spicy. Yeah, you can definitely send it to me. What's our opponent have now? I hope they equip up Sword and then try to path or Swords our Phyrexian Revoker. Oh, Mirian Crusader, eh? At least it doesn't have Pro Red. Well, let's take up Ratchet Bomb. Alright. I guess we play and we're Watchkeeper. You can email me, saffronolive@mtggoldfish.com. Just know I get a lot of emails and it may take me a while to get through them all and respond, so keep that in mind. If you don't get a response right away, it's not that I dislike you or am ignoring you, just that I'm really busy. How do I feel about Against the Odds Leviathans? That would be against the odds, Jay Cromer. No doubt about that. I think the idea is that they're going to blink our Chalice? Alright, let's take up our Ratchet Bomb. We get back our Chalice on 0. Oh, now we can't cast Cormroch. Flunk, thank you for the follow. Stormcrow Against the Odds. I think the idea is that you flip this into a 5/5 off Gyre Reach Bandit and just go to town. Unfortunately, flipped werewolves... Man, if this was before the rules changed, this would be insane, because we could flip our werewolves, then just Ratchet Bomb away all our opponent's stuff. But now our werewolves will cost 3 even on their flip side. So I think we just gotta pass for now. Watchkeeper is good on defense. Flip our werewolves. And it enters as a 5/5 if we have a Vilden Pack Alpha. Which is good. Ether Vial actually resolved since they blinked our Chalice. Against the Odds Training Ground. Ooh. That's a good one. Training Ground is a sweet card. There's definitely some combos with it. Lycan15, thank you for the follow. Yeah, Training Grounds is a good one. I'll definitely try to put that one on the poll at some point. More value in sealed or single from the Vault Angels. I have an extra. Uh, I don't think there's a huge difference, but I'm assuming you'd get more for it sealed. Vibra Knife, thank you for the follow. Have a casual Moonfolk deck. Moonfolk? I have never seen a Moonfolk deck in the wild. That's spicy. Alright, let's pass. Our stuff flips back around, which is good, so we don't have to attack. So many Watchkeepers. I don't even know if we want to play them, though, because of Ratchet Bomb. We're probably going to have to blow Ratchet Bomb at some point. True Prophet, thank you for the follow. Ooh, Training Grounds Tassiger, that's also pretty sweet. Hey, Kostrog. It is well. Hello to you, too. Do we keep playing into this? We could crack Ratchet Bomb and then start playing stuff. Against the odds screenshot every time I scoop. Well, let's just pass. Snuggle is Bay, or Snaggle is Bay. Thank you for the follow. Alright, we'll pass again. Wait as long as possible. Hot sauce, thank you. Our werewolves reflip. Scoop the odds. Yeah, Training Grounds. I haven't built around Training Grounds in quite a long time. Thank you for reminding me of that card, because I really like Training Grounds. Alright, swords. Well, they're going to force our hand into blowing this Ratchet Bomb. Equips up Flicker Wisp. Alright. Not great, but we do what we gotta do. Man, Storm Breath would be sweet. Cavern is fine. It is a mana source. So another Watchkeeper. Cavern on humans this time. Midnight Guard and Elemental Mastery. Ooh. Yeah? Presence of the Gond. Against the odds, Modern Snakes. Ooh. So many good suggestions. I'm never going to run out of Against the Odds decks. There are so many good possibilities out there. Immolated Soul Eater to kill myself with Phyrexian Unlife and then swap life totals. That sounds like something I would try. Yep, near-death experience. Another good possibility. What needs a band? Stormcrow? I don't know about that. Training Grounds, Pack Rat, and Graveyard Recursion. Could work. Is Mono Black Devotion against odds? I guess in Modern, maybe. Thanks for the follow, Sid EC Lava. Amiri Shepherd and Uvenwald Hydra combo. What's the combo? You keep getting lands? And killing it somehow? Alright. Watchkeeper. Flips. I guess we're attacking. Our opponent can just Mother of Runes, but... Uh-oh. Something worse than Mother of Runes? Oh, Stoneforge. Do they have another sort of Fire and Ice? They have Batterskull? Oh, Batterskull. No. Thanks for the follow, whoever that was. I just missed the name. Bureaucrat Tribal. Yeah, Devastating Summons is sweet. Oh, Lord. It doesn't really matter. Blowout. Well, we've been doing good at losing to Stoneforge decks. Well, uncounterable Watchkeeper. Take that, opponent. Not going to counter that. Pass the turn. This is a reason it's hard to play non-Brainstorm decks in Legacy. Also, we're built to beat Brainstorm decks with our Chalices and so forth, and we haven't run into any Brainstorm decks. Solid, yes. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, that's what I was expecting our opponent to do, but I guess it doesn't really matter. I don't think we're very likely to win from here anyway. Not that we can't win from here, but it's unlikely. Alright, we flip. Now we're drawing all lands. Soldier Stompy. Yeah, I've seen a couple of Soldier Stompy decks that look pretty good. Well, we killed all the Stone Forges. That's something. Yeah, our deck seems to be good at losing to Stone Forges. Very good at losing to Stone Forges. Watch keeper, watch keep. Alright, is it time for the scoop? Scoop Stompy? And then we get to wait another 20 minutes for a game. Rabble Master. Yeah, we're dead. Oh, so far so bad for this crazy deck. Alright, Legacy, be nice to us. Win only using germs. Yeah, it is seeming a little meh. I think we've also run into really bad matchups. Some matchups, like our lock pieces, are just so good, but the two matchups we've played so far are not those matchups. Oh, I don't know about this deck. Eminem and me, thank you for the follow. Sea creatures against odds? Only islands, sea creatures, and cards having to do with islands. That sounds like a Ironroot Chef type deck. Flavory. Awaken creature lands only. That could work on standard. Some sort of screen song display. Yeah, we're still working on the overlay and trying to figure all that out. Ooh, 3 sinew slivers? That's pretty good. Marad. I wanted to say Mardu, but it's not Mardu. Marad. Thank you for the follow. We kind of did against the odds changelings in the Swarmyard deck. GS Reg 6 FTW, thank you. Whoa! The fastest match of Legacy ever. Against the odds, how long does it take to get into a Legacy queue? That was only 2 minutes and 12 seconds. We're moving up in the world. Alright. Turn 1, Gaia Reach. Turn 2, Gaia Reach. Can you beat that opponent? Yes or no? It does happen. People do ghost by watching streams. I don't know how much advantage they would get in this specific matchup. Actually, I'm sure there's some amount of advantage. Oh man, Vintage is a format I really want to get into and have not yet gotten into. But I think it'll happen sometime. I need an excuse to play with power. Alright, turn 1 Gaia Reach. I bet our opponent was not expecting turn 1 Gaia Reach. That's true. The main reason to put the chat on screen is for people to be able to full screen and still be able to see the chat. What's up, Buddha Head? It goes well, other than the fact that apparently Werewolf Stompy is not where you want to be in Legacy these days. Otherwise, going good. Vintage against the odds. Maybe. I think that's behind Legacy Budget Magic on my to-do list. But hopefully someday. Actually, the Gaia Reach is a may. You may transform it. So I think we'd actually play it and not transform it. Oh, that's a good point with the delays. Oh, awesome. Buddha Head. the Head. Tell her thank you for watching. Well, I'm glad. Alright, Gaia Reach. I think this might be the time. This might be the win. Watch our opponent storm off. Oh, boot to the head. Actually, upstate New York. Dog food. Mono blue stasis confirmed. Oh my goodness. Alright. Gaia Reach Bandit. Attack with both. This is most likely a combo deck, and we're most likely gonna lose, but yeah, budget vintage is a tough one. Boot to the head. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, there's no Force of Will dilemma in this deck. You just gotta jam it. Alright, is it Charm? Kills one. Mountain. Alright, let's get in. Oh, do we play Watchkeeper? Alright, Crystal Vein. Watchkeeper. Go. What is our opponent playing? This has got to be combo of some kind. Koala Master, thank you. I mean, I guess that's the thing with older formats. If we're going to do budget, you just have to redefine the meaning of budget. Like, maybe budget isn't 20 tickets and under $100. Maybe it's $200 in Legacy and $300 in Vintage. Like, I think there would have to be some accounting for the fact that those formats are so much more expensive. It's unreasonable to expect a successful $30 Legacy deck. I don't even know if it's reasonable to expect very many successful, like, I don't know, $200, $500 Legacy decks. I think the list is few and far between. I don't really want to trade with this Snapcaster. Alright, let's just play a mountain, pass, and flip our stuff. Thank you for the follow. Budget Modern Elves. That's one that's on the list that I'll definitely get to eventually. That's a cool idea to have awards for best performing decks with cheap cards. I really like the idea of it. That's the thing, like, there's just some cards that you really need for Legacy, like Force of Will, for example, that are expensive. And you can build a deck without them. Like, you can do that. The problem is you'll lose to Belcher and other other decks. I mean, if you skimp on certain cards, you're going to get punished for it. Sure, you can build like Dredge. Dredge is an option. There are certain fringe strategies that you can build that aren't expensive. But if you're really going to try to build successful decks, just skimping on that stuff is going to catch up with you eventually. Oh, I kind of wish our werewolves were something that were able to attack. Pretty sure after playing this a little bit, Handwear Watchkeep has to be wrong. Gotta be wrong. Might need it to pay for a mana leak. I probably should have played it off the Ancient Tomb. Oh, the good old turn 6 Chrome Mox. Oh, God. Reanimator is kind of budget. I was kidding. We're not really going to pay for a mana leak. I should have just played it. Double Young Pyromancer. This is a deck where if we can get a Chalice on turn 1. Enjoy the YouTube videos, Lee Salt. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, this deck has some really bad top decks in the late game. Like right now, Trinisphere is pretty bad. Chalice isn't even that great. Why did they bounce our Magus there? Ha! Well, we drew a Cavernous Souls opponent. So we're Magusing whether you like it or not. I do know the card Rage Extractor. Whenever you cast a Phyrexian mana spell, it does damage equal to its converted mana cost, I think. Something like that. There has not been anything spoiled from Eternal Masters yet. Dino, it starts Monday, I believe. This coming Monday. So, a couple days. A few days. Mountain is also a crummy top deck, yep. Blue Weenie, you could do, like, Illusions. I think we did Illusions on Against the Odds way back in the early days. Snapcaster can flashback what? Is it Charm Lightning Bolt? Ugh. Is this going to be one of our 05s? Yeah, that's true. The originals have been spoiled. But I think they might only do 1 week of spoilers, actually. So I expect that we'll get a lot of cards next week. So there's some options in the $300 range. Hey, thanks, the Pope. I'm glad you enjoy it. Alright, I guess we... Rabble Master. I'm pretty sure we're just dead. Greyfax, thank you. Opponent forces, makes a million more tokens. Yeah, I was calling around for Eternal Masters earlier this week. Actually had one of the local stores I go to said that they, thank you for the follow, said that they weren't taking pre-orders and it was first come, first serve. So pretty much whoever gets there the earliest on release day and gives them money can, it sounded like, get as much as they wanted. So I might take advantage of that once we see the spoilers. The Pope. Thank you. Brainstorm. Yeah, we don't really have an out to this now. Is there any reason not to scoop? We literally have no answer to this board. Yeah, we're dead. Oh, this deck. This might be the old 05. Well, Ratchet Bomb seems good. Volcanic Fallout also seems reasonable. Otherwise, I'm going to take out these Watchkeepers. I think they should just not be in the deck. Trinisphere also seems alright. Let's go down a Magus of the Moon. And maybe run it like that? Any suggestions? Uh, Rebel Master is an honorary werewolf. Actually, it's just really good in these kind of decks. It probably should be... It probably... I don't know if the werewolf theme is the way to go with this deck. I definitely am questioning that. I just don't know if that's the best way to do the creature part of this deck. Alright, we get to play first. We have a turn 1 Chalice. Alright. Turn 1 Chalice. This is about our nut draw. If we're going to win a game, it's going to be with a hand like this. Turn 1 Chalice. Turn 2 Rabble Master or Gyre Reach Bandit. Turn 3 Instigator Gang. If this hand doesn't win in this matchup, then I'm not sure if we ever win. Does our opponent have Force? Put them to the test right away. They do have Force, exiling a Brainstorm. Well, we're just going to keep playing Haymakers and hope it's good enough. Thank you for the follow. Well, change of plans. Trinisphere. We'll wait till next turn for the threats. Does our opponent have a Spell Pierce? This is a little against the odds feeling. Opponent Brainstorms, probably looking for another Force. Well, even if they Force here, we've made our opponent waste a lot of resources. Alright, Trinisphere down. That should hurt our opponent much more than it hurts us. And it means we're not likely to get countered. 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's just play Mountain and Instigator Gang. Next turn, we can Rabble Master and Gyre Reach Bandit and hope that that's good enough. We might be winning a match. Or a game. Not a match. I'm getting ahead of myself. Alright, 3-mana Lightning Bolt Instigator Gang. Well, land... Rabble Master, Gyre Reach Bandit. Watch our opponent have Pyroclasm. Oh my god. And I misclicked so we didn't get a Gyre Reach attack. Oh, that wasn't good. Well, let's see if that 3 damage from the misclick comes back to bite us. Is it Charm on Rabble Master? Creature? Crystal Vein. Alright, attack with both. Crystal Vein. Blood Moon. Not that that really does much here. We still might be winning. Our opponent having to play 3 for everything is pretty rough. We could use another big threat, though. Opponent is going to pass. We flip Gyre Reach. Werewolf? Mountain. Alright. Attack with both. Opponent's down to 8. Would have been 5 if we got in that attack. Oh, another 3-mana Lightning Bolt. Well, we are running out of threats. That's true. It is making our mana base less painful. Now we're drawing all mountains, and we don't get Brainstorm, so... Pass the turn. I don't know. I guess it keeps track of all the times I've punted in the history of streaming. Which, 24 is probably being generous. Alright. Get in there. Volcanic Fallout could be good in the distant future. We don't have any real reach. We don't have lightning bolts or anything. So we really need to draw more creatures. Also, if our opponent draws like a Jace, we all of a sudden go so far behind. Yeah, maybe Lodestone would be good. Oh my goodness. That is another beautiful white bordered mountain. Well, we're trying. Got him down to 5. Oh, is it Jace? Oh, three mana ponder, not Jace. Oh, yup. Alright. Come on, creature. Well, theoretically, Magus of the Moon counts as a creature. Yeah, I like this white bordered mountain as well. You played Mismatched Mans because of me? Well, good, I guess. Oh, counterspell. Alright, opponent's down to 4. Still, they can just draw something and put us so far behind. Clock would have been tripled, but instead it was countered. What is in our opponent's hand? Just a bunch of cantrips that they can't cast into Trinisphere very effectively? I guess. Are we really going to get there with this 1/1? Chalice on 1, 2, What do I... Lately I've been running Naya Super Friends, Koala Master. Oh, you're right. Chalice, what do we Chalice on? Alright, let's attack with our Goblin. Good call about Fallout. So we do have Reach. We could just top deck another Fallout. So we can Chalice on 1, 2, or 3. What is 3 gonna stop, though? What? But 3 isn't the converted mana cost. Fallout can't be countered. Our opponent is like blue-red Delver, I guess. 1 is probably got to be the right call. Alright. 1 is probably correct. 2 would stop Snapcaster. Well, Snapcaster and Young Pyromancer are just so hard to make good. Because they can't really just cast a bunch of cheap instants and sorceries. Snapcaster for counterspell? Oh, no! Oh, man. We're going to end up 1 damage short. We need our opponent to, like, brainstorm and crack a fetch or something. Or attack with Snapcaster and not block our Goblin. They probably are not expecting Volcanic Fallout. Jace. Oh. Brainstorms. Oh, yeah, you're right. There's a Blood Moon, so they can't fetch. Something? Alright, let's attack. So our opponent going to block. They might not block, because they're probably worried about being at 3 for Bolt. I don't know why they'd be thinking Volcanic Fallout. You don't want to go from 4 to 3, but going... Yes, they're fine with going to 2, because they're playing around Bolt. So we actually are going to win. Yes! The old playing around Bolt but not Volcanic Fallout problem. Let that be a lesson to you. Always play around Volcanic Fallout. Oh, we did it! We did it, boys and girls. Wait, unless I misclick and we redirect to Jace. That would be bad. Got there. Whoo! Alright. The deck won a game. We're moving up in the world. Thank you for the follow. Alright, I think we just run it back like this. Yeah, let's knock Chase down to 1. Oh, I can't believe Volcanic Fallout won us a game. I could feel them thinking about it. They're like thinking it through. Like, no, I'm already at 3. There's really not a difference between 2 and 3. Like, I'm already dead to a bolt. So they thought it through and thought it through correctly, but we're still punished. Thanks for the follow. Wrath of B. I like this hand. Fast mana, Chalice, Moon Effects would be awesome on the play. Yeah, they're not going to go to 2 again, I bet. I expect them to fetch out basics. Yep. Ponder. I wouldn't mind drawing another mana source to play around Days on our Chalice. If we could draw a Simian Spirit Guide. I'm happy I'm playing this deck too, although we are kind of losing a lot. But it is sweet. Alright, come on, Mana Source. Spirit Guide. Or Chrome Mox. Chalice. Alright, Ancient Tomb. Chalice on 1. See if it gets dazed. We can't really play around it. We just gotta jam stuff with this deck. If it resolves, we're really far ahead. Well, making them force it isn't the end of the world. We get another shot at it next turn, or a Blood Moon. Does this deck need 8 moons? That's a good question. Maybe it doesn't. Let's think about this. They probably have a counter spell. Do you ever play a deck or just hate it? What do you mean? Alright, let's... actually, let's play Crystal Vein. No, let's play Ancient Tomb. Chalice on 1. This plays around Spell Pierce at least, and Daze. I'm from upstate New York, James. Yeah, it plays around Daze and Spell Pierce. Doesn't get around Counterspell or Force. I really hope Daze is in Eternal Masters. I want to do Modern Slivers. Slivers put up another pretty good performance this week. Daze is expensive on Magic Online. It's not expensive in paper, but it would be a really nice inclusion for Magic Online where it's really expensive. In paper, it's really cheap, $2 or $3. Daze probably is the most expensive common. Alright, we're down to 13, but our opponent did not have a counter for our Chalice. Young Pyromancer. Ooh, Ratchet Bomb's sweet. How low do we go? Alright, let's... Gaia Reach Bandit. I think we're going to attack. If they want to trade off, I think that's fine. Yeah, that's how I feel about Magic. I would rather have fun and do something different than win a lot of the times. Winning, when it all comes together and we win too, that's nice, but... I think Inquisition is actually an uncommon, Dino. Ooh, is it Charm? Really? Alright. Bad news. We are down to 7. Well, Crystal Vein. We are down to 5. Instigator Gang. Pass the turn. Come on, Instigator Gang. Big Bob Bobber, thank you for the follow. Come on, let us flip our instigator gang. Do we need to... I guess we just leave Ratchet Bomb sit for now. Flip instigator gang. Let's sack this. And Gaia Reach Bandit. Swing with both. Thanks for the follow, string of random numbers. We can't really tap Ancient Tomb. Alright, they brainstorm to make an elemental. Alright, there goes Gaia Reach Bandit. We hit our opponent for 8. Oh man, we might win a match. They need something right here. We have lethal through Young Pyromancer next turn. Come on. Maybe we win one. Is Werewolves really going to win a match in Legacy? Billy S. Gunman, thank you for the follow. Brainstorm makes a token. Still not enough to... Oh, they flip it back. They need to be able to cast a spell here, though. Can they cast a spell? If they draw a land, we win. They got to be able to cast a spell. Come on, Worth. One time, Worth. They get in with both. Ooh, we're flipping. Is that it? What did they draw? How does this go wrong? Land. Alright. Attack. Vapor Snag. Actually, Vapor Snag wouldn't work. Echoing Truth. Oh, come on. Yes! We did it! We did it! Werewolves actually won a game. A match. We did it. Oh, thank God. Yeah, watch them have volcanic fallout. They also were running volcanic fallout. That would have been absurd to see 2 legacy games in the same match and 2 volcanic fallout. Okay, see, we're good when we get good matchups. We just hadn't been getting good matchups so far. So that helped to actually have a more reasonable matchup. Oh, alright. That makes me feel a little better about things. "47 seconds. What is my favorite letter of the alphabet? My favorite letter, I don't know if I have one. Am I playing nude? No, I am clothed. What's my opinion on the Sliver deck? It looks really cool. I don't know how good it is, but it's very spicy. Do I have any pets? Not currently. I did have a dog when I was younger, but I no longer have a dog. When the deck wins, it wins. Why is the sky blue? I don't know. I'm sure there's some scientific explanation for the sky color. Definitely burgers. 100% burgers over hot dogs. In 3 hours, we will find a match. That actually might not be that far from the truth. Why is there braille at a drive-up window? What's my favorite cereal? I am pretty tall, Man Mars. I am almost 6'4", like 6'3¾", according to my doctor. So, guess you rounded up to 6'4". 6'3", 6'4", someone in there. Favorite Magic card? Oh, I love a lot of Magic cards, but probably Stasis. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Ergo Proxy. Sorry it's so late, but definitely appreciate it. If you're in Europe or some other time zones, on Wednesdays, so tomorrow, we start 3 hours earlier. We start at 4 o'clock, my time, Eastern time. So it makes it a little bit better. Did I consider Sidisi for the Ever After deck? I did not. I considered Dark Petition. But we don't really have many creatures to sack for Sidisi. I want to start a YouTube series called Breaking Bad, where I play brews that are unique and bad in most people's eyes. I like the series name. Breaking Bad is one of my all-time favorite TV shows, so a masterpiece, in my opinion. And I liked Breaking Bad before it was cool. Alright. Let's see. Resize this nice Moto window. Alright, so that wasn't too bad. We got a game in, what, 4 minutes? I missed the exact time. 2 mana. Yeah. Alright. How much experience does it take to learn to make budget decks that can actually compete? It takes... I don't know if it takes experience. I guess it helps to know Magic cards very well. I don't know if it takes that much deck building experience, but knowing Magic cards is definitely a big benefit. Turn 1 Wasteland? Well, turn 1 Mountain, opponent. Nice colorless land there. Hope you're casting some Eldrazi. Double Wasteland? Well, we have double Mountain. Oh, Thorn? Well, luckily we have creature spells. And we get to Ancient Tomb. Boom. Magus of the Moon. Good luck, opponent. Do you try to make budget Magic as competitive as possible? Also, if you do, why don't you build them on stream? Whoa! Our opponent just scooped it up to Magus of the Moon. I guess they really wanted their Wastelands. That's an interesting question. Well, building them on stream, I just don't know what the streaming process would be like for that. I haven't really considered that. Well, that was good. Essentially a turn 2 win. We probably want Ingot Chewers. What is our opponent on Eldrazi? Is that what's happening to us? We can probably get rid of Trinispheres. Oh, man. Do I have a beard? What kind of question is that? Yes. Yes, I have a beard. I do. I am very proud of my beard. Yeah, maybe I could do that at some point. I think part of it is, too, for the video series on the website. Kind of want them to be fresh and new, so I don't like stream decks that are going to be on Budget Magic before they go up in videos on YouTube. It's usually the other way. The videos go up first on YouTube, and then afterwards I might stream some of them. You can get a good glimpse of my beard on my Twitter page. I intentionally took a beard-friendly shot so people could see my beard. Favorite dessert place in New York City? Well, I'm actually like 6 hours from New York City, so I don't get there very often, so I don't have a good answer to that. And women with beards. I had a manager at a job I worked at once, and I'm pretty sure she had a beard. What are you doing? Am I jacked? No, not really. I used to be more jacked, but now I'm getting old, and I play Magic Online all day, which doesn't really go with jackedness. Yeah, I think I didn't take Chalices out. Chalices out. Revokers, I guess. Storm Breath? Something like that. How did you expect me to look, Gavinator? uh, thanks for the follow, Broke. Broke. I'm young for my age. Whoa, Magic Online. Settle down. Time to do the resizing. There we go. Let's see. So we have turn 1 Rabblemaster. I guess that's something. Yeah, I go for the mystical hermit look. So we need Spirit Guide into Rabblemaster, into Revoker. Oh, or we can just wait and try to Storm Breath? Yeah, we probably just got a Rabblemaster here, so Chrome Mox, exile a Spirit Guide, Mountain, Spirit Guide, Rabblemaster. Considered following? Have you considered any of the following for budget Magic? Revisiting standard elves or monocolorless? I haven't done much revisiting for budget Magic yet, but am I more or less attractive than Frank? I have no idea. I think Frank's a pretty good-looking guy, so. I have a better beard than Frank. I know that much. As far as overall attractiveness, I don't think that's my place to judge. But I'll put up my beard against maybe Chris Van Meter. Sometimes makes me a little jealous, but other than Chris Van Meter, anyone in the MTG community, if you want a beard off, I'll take you any day of the week. Yeah. So we get a goblin. Do some attacking. I don't play often in paper. Oh, they're just gonna block? Alright. We draw a mountain. So we play mountain. What do we revoke? What do we revoke against Eldrazi? Ratchet Bomb? Is there something better to revoke here? What is there a question about? I'm so confused. Jitty, Ratchet Bomb. Getting a lot of votes for... Alright. We'll do it. Yeah, Twitter profile is the easiest place to see a picture of my beard. Alright, I'm taking everyone's advice. Hopefully, Jite is the right call. I do. I also lose to Ratchet Bomb almost as hard. Yeah, Wasteland doesn't really matter. If I get a name like Ancient Tomb and stop that from making mana, that would be sweet. Opponent is going to pass, by the looks. Well, we do get 2 Instigator Gang here. So, Cavern on Human. Instigator Gang does pump up the damage if it lives. We're going to find info on applying to edit these stream intro videos for Goldfish. I would email contact@mtggoldfish.com, or you could also email me, saffronolive@mtggoldfish.com, and I will forward it to the right place. You guys should do a weekly finance article where you go over all of the specs that you have from the previous week and how they paid off. Then people learn how to speculate better, possibly talk about the future specs, unintentional buyouts. The problem with that, John, is that I don't really spec. So that's my problem. Thank you, NR. I appreciate the compliment. Yeah, someday me and CVM, beard battle. I don't speculate. I've never been a speculator. Whoa! Whoa! 2 in a row! 2 wins in a row after starting off 0-2. There's life. Oh man, I wish I knew the name of it. It's an 8-bit whatever song. It's on YouTube. If you email me, I can get it for you. Or yeah, I don't remember the name of it right now. Whoever loses shaves the beard. No! I can't shave my beard. It's a part of me. You asked me if I had a pet? Well, beard would be the answer. Alright, well, we might actually go 3-2. We were talking 0-5 about 45 minutes ago, and now we're somehow talking 3-2. Yeah, it was definitely a good song. Can we just Shazam it? Are you a Saddleback Lagak? I have no idea what you mean. I remember that card being an important part of Pro Tour. What are the exact qualifications for budget Magic decks? Also, do you take suggestions? Thanks for the follow, McDirtson. So the qualifications are a little bit loose, but generally they have to be under $100 in paper and on Magic Online, which usually means they're pretty cheap on Magic Online. Most of the time they're like, $50 to $100 in paper, and then they're like, let's see, 20 to 50 ticks online. Sometimes it's a little more, a little less, but under $100 is the general rule. Why is Blistering Rage an instant deck tag? Didn't we already? Yes, that was actually one of my first budget Magics back towards the beginning. But I made a instant deck tag for it because it actually finished 5-0 in a modern league this past week. So I had forgotten all about it until someone actually was successful with it. As far as taking suggestions, you're more than welcome to send me decks. saffronolive@mtggoldfish.com. Is it whether or not they actually will end up in the videos? I can't really guarantee anything. I like building decks, so a lot of the times I'm going to build a deck anyway. But I definitely read the lists that get sent in, and sometimes there's inspiration in there, or I tweak them, or it gives me an idea. So you're more than welcome to send me lists. I would love it. Prices do increase sometimes. I don't know. Did they increase on this past one? The natural beard. I guess that was most of it. Graphstone went up? Graphstone. Yeah, I mean, things might have went up a little bit, but I don't think it was... Do I use beard products like oils or... No, I don't. I have an all-natural beard. I guess that was most of it. Graphstone went up? Graphstone. Yeah, I mean, things might have went up a little bit, but I don't think it was crazy. Yeah, that Reddit comment really cracked me up. It made me laugh out loud about that one. Do I listen to Keisha? No. I listen to not very much music that is on the radio. I listen to, people always ask me this, but Basic Mountains went up. Patrick Sullivan will be happy. I listen to 60s stuff, 50s stuff. I do not listen to metal, really. No. Wilco, Ween, Interpol, I don't know. Indie music, TV on the radio, Velvet Underground, 50s music. Have you ever put an eye on Force Fruition card? Force Fruition is really sweet, but I have never tried to build with it. It would be a good against the odds. Yeah, I am not a metal person. Cake, I am a big Cake fan. Good call. Yep. I smell hipster. Maybe ex-hipster. No way. Did you just... Is that a Tom LaHere reference? I do. I thought I was the only person in the world who knew who Tom LaHere was. I grew up taking piano lessons, and that's how I got into music. And he was actually a pretty good piano player. So oh, that just made my night that someone someone brought up Tom LaHere of all the things. Oh, I like what I like. Yeah, there's a lot of metal fans I've noticed in MTG. Hockey, WWF, and metal fans. Those are three things I've realized are very popular in the Magic community. I'm not sure why. It seems odd, but... I got a deck, Red-Black Vampire Madness. It's one of my main jams right now for Standard. Sweet. That sounds sweet. I think Wedge on the Manosaurus actually just did a Red-Black Vampire Madness deck tech. Maybe today. Yup. Oh, man. How do you know who Tom LaHere is? How do you know that? The Vatican Rag, yes. The Vatican Rag was one of the best ones. Poisoning Pigeons in the Park. I used to love that one. Oh, what about Pure Steel Storm as against the odds? Possibly. I could see that. I don't think I can play it because it'll get the stream muted. That's the problem. I can't play any copywritten music. Thank you for the follow, Fantastic, and other people whose names I missed. Yeah, that's... I haven't listened to Tom LaHere in a long time. Now I'm going to have to find some Tom LaHere. Playing white-green Cocoa Humans at the moment. Weirdly, it loves grinding matches, despite playing... Yeah, I got ground out by that deck. That deck is seems pretty good. You should be playing Modern Elves with Cryptolitherite because having 8 Heritage Druids also Duskwatch Recruiter. Ooh, I like the idea of that. I probably have to do Modern Elves sometime. It was one of our instant deck techs, the 61 card no sideboard mono green elves. Hey, bad decks. Yeah, I guess that's kind of true. Whoa, here we are. Our last match for a winning record against all odds after starting off horribly. Alright. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we can actually finish with a winning record. Yeah, Legacy takes a minute sometimes. Alright, hopefully we're in a good matchup that... Well, I guess we can turn one Rabble Master, then do nothing. Have you played much Pauper? How do you feel about Delver of Secrets banned in the format? I don't feel like I've played enough Pauper to really say. So Crystal Vein, Spirit Guide, sack Crystal Vein, turn one Rabble. Get in with the Rabble Master. Or with the token of the Rabble Master. Yeah, I haven't played enough Pauper to really say if Delver needs a banning. When I do play Pauper, I play usually Blue-Black Mystical Teachings. Alright, well, that was a lot of resources for not much gain. Land, get in for one. Yeah, I don't know how good it really is. Yeah, I've had a couple of requests to do another auto draft. Oh, it's Miracles. Now, this isn't really the hand we want against Miracles. Well, we do get to hand we're... Or we get to Gaia Reach Bandit into maybe the hand we're. So let's do humans. Exile Spirit Guide, Gaia Reach. Off of Cavern, so it can't be forced. Yeah, I don't know how the auto drafting would work in non-cube formats. In Cube, there's enough good cards that your deck is going to be alright. In, like, Shadows over Innistrad, you'd probably end up with a lot of jank. Alright, let's get in there. So our best bet is our opponent, like, plays nothing next turn, and we Watchkeeper and just hit our opponent for 1,000,000. Although it doesn't have haste. Man, Watchkeeper is so bad. I do not know about this Gaia Reach Bandit play idea. Well, specifically about Watchkeep. Good night, No Planes. Thanks for hanging out. Definitely appreciate it. Well, land. And, let's save Rabble. Let's attack with these two. We're probably going to get Terminus at some point. Watchkeep, go. I know a thing or two about jank. Oh, here's Terminus. Yikes. Well, at least we still have a Rabble Master. We just don't really have our good cards for this matchup. We definitely want some of our prison pieces against Miracles. Oh, my lord. That's Jace. Whew. Well, that might be about it. Rabble. Alright, we get to ping Jace for one, I guess. And, I mean, no force. Top. There's the swords. Bounces our token. Come on, big draw. Alright, Watchkeep. The matchup analysis is off the table. We can't collect the data for it anymore. So I don't think the straightforward matchup analysis will be coming back anytime soon. Hey Stu, I was just thinking, well, Stu hasn't told me how bad I'm playing lately. I wonder where he is tonight. Welcome. Yeah, we're pretty dead here. We don't really have a good way of getting back into this. We can play our 1/5s with Defender. Pretty good. Oh my god. Alright. I'm scooping. I don't really want to play that out while we slowly die and play 1/5s. Alright, so maybe that was a loose keep. Alright. Well, we get Revokers. That's something. Our moon effects are probably pretty bad in this matchup. Probably don't want Blood Moons. Storm Breath is kind of appealing if we can get it to resolve. Do we go down the Magus of the Moons as well? Both of them? All the moon effects? What's up, Marty Punker? Yeah, I am good at scooping tonight. Thank you for the follow, Ford. I'm always fine with taking out these watch keeps. Man, those have underperformed. If I ever play this deck again, it will not have watch keep. Gaia Reach, whatever. Instigator Gang can actually be good in some cases, but watch keep is magical Christmas land to the max. How often have we even flipped a Gaia Reach Bandit? Not very often. Oh, thank you, Ford. So we got one more slot. Yeah, I think that's the idea, but it hasn't played out that way in practice. I've been pretty disappointed with it at just about every turn. Not right now, K-Beck. Thank you, though. Alright, like that. Immerwolf, yeah? I mean, we're in Legacy. I don't know if we want to be playing Immerwolf or Watchkeep. I'm sure we could probably find something a little more powerful for that slot in the entire history of Magic. Yeah, that Fallout started our win streak. Alright, well, we got Chalice on one into a fairly quick Storm Breath. If this resolves, it locks down top, which is nice. Ooh. Jeez, and a Trinisphere? Well, we were just lock piece after lock piece. Why don't you play budget Magic in friendly leagues? My big worry with leagues is it's I don't like to play duplicate matchups if I can help it. Wait, let me think about this. What do we do here? So we can Instigator Gang. Do we just Instigator? I guess we do. It's either that or Chalice on 2? Alright. I'll start killing him, if you insist. Instigator Gang is pretty solid. Well, I can't play Dragon yet. We need one more mana for Dragon. Cavern would be insane. Well, I guess I could have played it Dragon off Spirit Guide, but Well, there goes our dragon. Most likely. Oh, they're gonna go after themselves. Okay. Alright, let's... Spirit Guide. Storm Breath. Do some attacking. Well, what are they gonna play on too that's even bad for us? Oh, yeah, we could have stopped the predict. Oh, you're wrong, Stu. Predict. They predicted us. That would not have happened with Chalice on 2. Another Trinisphere doesn't help. That's a fair point. Well, we have a Rabble Master now. So we can Storm Breath attack. I kind of want to flip this Instigator gang. The next against the odds deck coming out tomorrow is built around Zada and Silverfur Partisan. Let's just pass. Alright, we get our Werewolf flip, so we actually have lethal next turn if our opponent doesn't have a Supreme Verdict or Jace to bounce something. Their options are pretty limited. So I think we should just win here, most likely. Eight and 7 is 15. Oh, alright, they get to click. Staying alive, just barely. Coming out tonight, Jake had to take the week off from Pauper. I think there's a matchup between me and Richard playing the new dual deck that'll be out tonight. That was an odd block. Why wouldn't they block Storm Breath there? And instead they blocked the trample thing and took 7. Awesome! Congrats on your Mono Blue Brains finish. Is the Zada deck competitive? Did you really just ask that? Malarkey, thank you for the follow. It is super janky. Like, Zada and Silverfur Partisan sounds janky together, but I think I made it even jankier than you're imagining. I'm pretty sure. I think the dual deck videos are most likely coming out tonight. Can't say 100%, but I'm pretty sure tonight will be dual deck Blessed vs. Cursed videos. Yes, the streak vs. Richard is on the line. Team Darkwater, thank you for the follow. The deck is awesome. I'm not sure if it's good though. It was very fun to play, and when it does its thing is pretty awesome. Especially for standard, it is pretty sweet. But I definitely wouldn't take it to a GP or anything like that. But if you want some janky funness, it does a pretty good job. Well, I mean, a lot of it is predictable. There's a Zada, Silverfur, and Pump Spells as part of it, but that's not really the kill condition. We're using them as combo pieces to do something else to make another card good to actually kill our opponent. I'm not going to tell you what it is, though. You'll have to guess. Oh, man, so we got a Chalice. We're on the draw. Alright, let's keep this. Hopefully we draw land, but we do have turn 1 Chalice. Ponder. What do I think about the product announcement from Wizards? Most of them are good. The fall set seems awesome. Chromox is good. So let's Mountain Chrome Mox, getting rid of Magus of the Moon. And then just Chalice on one. And our opponent forces pitching a Brainstorm. Thanks for the follow, James Jones. Yeah, Mox is pretty good. The main thing I'm worried about is that some of the cards from those sets will not be in standard legal sets, which is a bit scary, price-wise, potentially. Alright, Crystal Vein and Trinisphere. Opponent Brainstorms. Alright, thanks, Dino, for hanging out. Definitely appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow at 4. Oh, by the way, if you haven't followed the stream yet, this will probably be our last match of the night, so if you haven't followed, give a follow. That would be spectacular. And yeah, so dual deck battles, I believe, coming out tonight, against the odds tomorrow night, and of course, another stream tomorrow at 4 Eastern. And then Thursday at 7 is the schedule for this week. Alright, we're going to get clicked. Oh yeah, we got Crystal Vein. The old one-shot Ancient Tomb. I mean, it's just, yeah, I think they're intending to make them not competitive playable, but if they miss, things could get really out of hand. Really quick. Fairy, Wizard, Werewolf, Human Werewolf. Thanks for the follow, Hardy. Oh, Mentor? Yikes. How's the main deck been doing after the shift away from the Fingal deck? I haven't been playing it as much lately because I've been busy with other stuff, but I've still heard good reports, so I'm thinking it's still doing well. Well, I guess we just instigate for the follow, Hardy. Oh, Mentor? Yikes. How's the main deck been doing after the shift away from the Fingal deck? I haven't been playing it as much lately because I've been busy with other stuff, but I've still heard good reports, so I'm thinking it's still doing well. Well, I guess we just instigate our gang again. And start attacking. Man, if both of these flip, they're each going to be able to attack for 11 with trample. Oh, man. Oh, if we can flip these. We need a Moon Mist. Is that the card? What's the Transform All Your Werewolf card? Alright. Blowouts. The old 3-mana Swords of Plowshares. Gets the token. Prowess is up the stuff. Thanks for the follow, Cordo. So we're going down to 13. What do we draw? Revoker. Well, let's Revoker on Jace. Thank you for the follow, everyone. Definitely appreciate it. Yeah, I guess we just put it on Jace. Top isn't that scary right now because it costs him 3 mana. Do we attack? Yeah, we probably got to attack. I think if we ever flip our Instigator gang, we should be able to win. Yeah, I can't cast the other one because of our Trinisphere. I guess I could have if I sacked both Crystal Veins. Maybe that would have been better. Especially me. I'm not good at pronouncing things like that anyway, so I'm sure I butcher it worse than most. What's our opponent casting for 3 mana this time? Core Load. Oh, they did get the top, but they can't really combo off with the top because of Trinisphere. Plus we can Revoker it. Thank you for the follow. So I recently went on a search for more stream YouTube MTG content. I tried about 4 other extremely popular MTG sites. Aw, well thank you. That was a draw. Well, let's see. Sack. How do we do this? Sack Crystal Vein, sack Crystal Vein. Revoker on top. Scalding Tarn cracked. Yeah, the Steam Flogger boss thing was absurd. No one should be buying out that card. Activates top. LSV is awesome. I love LSV is one of my favorite streamers. He's just so funny. I need to improve my pun game if I'm ever going to be on the LSV level. Let's see. Sensei's Divining Top. Not Sensei Golden Tail. Please, God, no. Yep. And then we will Ratchet Bomb. And then can I attack? We attack for 3, but then we have to block a Mentor. And if they have a spell, which they will from top, we're just chumping, but we're chumping either way. Yeah, I think we do that. Thank you, Nuke Mushroom. Alright, opponent's down to 7. We can't cast anything anymore under our own Trinisphere, unfortunately. What's happening? What against the odds deck should I play? Huh. I'm assuming... Oh, this is for Modern? Oh, and they have a Swords? Ugh, Blowout. Modern against the odds. I like the Knowledge Pool Lock one, personally. The Knowledge Pool Lock deck is super sweet. Let's see what our opponent does here. Oh, man. Alright, crack this. Oh, we can't cast anything, though. Oh, my God. No! Not a charge counter Moto! 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Well, I guess that's how it ends. That was supposed to be cracking Ratchet Bomb, not putting a counter on it. Oh. Well, there's one for the punt count. Go ahead, give me the punt. Yep, thank you, thank you. Let's see what we would have drawn. All right, where is it? Ancient Tomb, Gaia Reach Bandit, Cavern, Ancient Tomb. Yeah, we probably still would have lost. Like, that was rough, but I'm pretty sure we kill all their tokens, we go to 1, but then they're still going to be making tokens every turn for Monastery Mentor, and we're going to draw land. So we would still be dead. So it was a punt, but I don't think it really lost us the game. Oh, a game of Momir. Well, let me see if anyone's even in the queue. No one's even in the queue. Alright, one game of Momir, and then I'm done for the night. So, one game of Momir. If you want to battle me in Momir, be the first person to get in the Momir 2-player queue. Someone did. Maladius. Someone beat you to it, unfortunately. Alright, how do we want to do this? Let's just go full screen and take the overlay down for now for this match. Alright. So we get to play first, which is good. We'll keep. Momir's usually interesting. Swamp, go. So you don't want to play a 1-drop in Momir if you're new to the format. I need to make like a Momir overlay with some of the basic rules of Momir, so everyone knows. I also need to fix my lands someday. Island and 2-drop is Arcbond Stinger. 1/1 modular for 1. So hopefully we randomly get some more artifacts. Momir, you have a Momir Vig Simic Visionary avatar. So you start 24 life. Once a turn, as a sorcerer, you can pay X to discard a card and get a creature token that's a copy of a random creature of that converted mana cost. So if you pay 2, you get a random 2-drop. So basically, you want to try to get up to 8 drops is the most common plan. And the whole deck, all of your deck is lands. Those are the only cards that are legal in the format. Random 3-drop, Nosy Goblin. Sacrifice it, destroy a face-down creature. That would have been sweet in Khan's block. Kill Den Protector, and so forth. Momir is very random and can be very frustrating, but it also can be pretty fun. So our opponent, Mythic Rare, 2-drop, of course, followed by a Sewer Shambler, 2/2 Swamp Walk. Oh! We're probably going to lose to Sewer Shambler. So, like, a card like Soulforge Grandmaster, not good in Momir, since there's no spells. It's just a 2/2 lifelink. But we're... no mountains? We're going to probably just lose to Vethas only during combat. Alright, that's not the worst, I guess. There's no real removal, so it's hard to get blown out. So it's just tap, give something +2/+2 in combat. That's pretty good. I can deal with that. Not as good as a 2/1 Swamp Walker. I have now updated my... oh! Yes! Yeah! See you later, Swamp Walker. They gotta read Walker. I have now updated my... oh! Yes! Yeah! See you later, Swamp Walker. They gotta return 3 creatures to their hand, which includes the Dust Elemental and the Swamp Walker. Well, Momir is a harsh mistress. You never know with Momir. Well, good times. Well, now we're winning again. Oh, Dazzling Rampart. 0/7 Defender. Can tap it something. Yep, the old Self-Cyclonic Rift. And you don't even get it back because they're tokens. That's true. They are playing an unnecessary amount of lands. Wildfire, Cerebus. 4/3 Monstrous. 2 damage to each opponent and each creature opponents control. We are not drawing many mountains this game. Well, I don't think we're going to worry about tapping that thing down. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're good. Dagmar Lancer. When it enters the battlefield, destroy target non-black creature. Wow! This is what you call the Momir Nut Draw. Kajoran Elite Guard. Arcbound Stinger. Our opponent Cyclonic Rifting themselves. Dagmar Lancer. Dagmar Lancer is pretty good in Momir. Jeez. Our opponent's still probably going to hit something that kills us, but each other samurai gets +1/+1 for each point of Bushido it has. Alright, that's not really a threat. 1, 2, 3. Wait, how did we get stuck at 7? Did I do something? What did I do wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, well, I guess we're going to skip our 7-drop. Yeah, it is really hard to kill things. Yeah, we went 2 and 3. Started off 0-2, won 2 in a row, and then lost to Miracles in a tough game 5. Oh, I guess I should have been paying attention to that. Skipping our 7-drop Borderland Behemoth. Skipping our 7-drop is not ideal. I think we're still in pretty good shape here, though. Land. 8-drop. Good old Skeletal Worm. Wasn't even very good in Rise of Eldrazi draft, actually, come to think of it. Well, let's do some attacking. That's true. We do want to avoid Phage. Someone's going to block there. Oh. But then I lose that thing? I didn't think that through. I was thinking we could trade, but then we're going to lose our Elite Guard as well, because when the creature dies, we got to sacrifice it. Alright, so I guess we're just going to let that die. I just should not have attacked with it. Does regeneration work like normal here? Yes, I believe so. All the abilities in the card... Ooh, Ulamog's Crusher. That's a hit. Well, I guess... New plan. Let's keep attacking with our Stinger. Yeah, regeneration works normally. All the cards and abilities. The only thing that's weird is, like, if a creature gets blinked, then it will be gone forever. If it gets bounced, it's gone forever. Things like that. But as far as how they work on the battlefield, they're the same. Yeah, the question is, do we make a 6-drop or do we make a land drop? I think we're far enough ahead that we'll just make a 6-drop and hope to hit a flyer of some kind. Or an Oxida Golem. That's why you don't want to make 6-drops. Stinger might actually be getting there. We only really need one more hit without them getting a flyer, because we can tap down their flyer. Alright, Deathcoil Worm. Well, tap down Crusher. I think Stinger is going to get there, because they need to hit like a bounce spell. Because even if they hit a flyer, we just tap it down next turn for the win. Man, who would have thought we'd win with the Kajoran Elite Guard and Arcbound Stinger? Going all the way. I don't even think we play anything here. Let's just pass. Stinger is getting it done. Alright, come on. No bounce. Ooh, Living Inferno. If that had haste, it would be good. But it does not. Sweet! Well, first game of randomness. Good for us. On to game 2. Yeah, it was pretty sweet. Getting there with the 1/1 flyer. So let's see if we can get lucky twice in a row. I know I win when I don't play you, Stu. Oh, yeah, you beat me down when we played. That was bad. Auraflux. I think we'll keep. I'd like another mountain, but I think this hand is fine. Come on, land. Come on, land. See, that's why I like this format, is there's no begging for lands, no begging for less lands. You just always know you're getting a land. Oh, how'd the PPTQ go, Stu? Success? Did you actually win? You're gonna make more Momir videos at some point. Hey, another pumper. This one costs mana, though. At some point, I think there will be more Momir. Not exactly sure the form it will take, but there will likely be more Momir content. Defender, return it to its owner's hand. Any player may play that ability. Alright, so if we ever want to skip a drop, we can bounce that wall. 3-drop. Oh no. Teferi's Drake. Flying. Phasing. So this is going to disappear on our upkeep. And then since it's a token, it will never return. I'm bringing a blue-white modern counterbalance miracle deck. Would you mind if I sent you a deck list and see what you think? No, go for it. Saffronolive at mtggoldfish.com. I am not going to LA. That's a long way away from me. Oh, awesome, Stu. Congrats on crushing the PPTQ. Going all the way to LA, Stu? It's a long way from the East Coast. Arcbound Crusher, whenever another artifact enters the battlefield, put a counter on it. Modular 1, sure. Yeah, let's just swamp and 4-drop. I don't think bouncing that wall is really that relevant. Oh no. Regenerate target artifact. Oh, Steve's going to it? Gotcha. Oh, Steve's going to Charlotte. I see. Alright, 5-drop for our opponent is Kami of Tattered something. Whenever you cast a Spirit or Arcane, it gains flying. Not really relevant here. We've had some bad things this game. I don't even remember what our... Oh, Steve's going to LA, I see. Let's pitch an island. Spitting Spider. Second land, 1 damage to each creature with flying. Well, let's pass. Vastwood Gorger. Magic Origins, making an appearance in Momir. Mountain, and... Ooh, Fear is solid. They can block with their artifact, but that's all right now. So if they don't have black creatures or more artifacts... the lands are mostly there just to discard. They don't... Yeah, the lands, you discard them to the Momir avatar. So you discard one every turn, basically, to make a random creature. So you don't really do anything exciting with them. When it enters the battlefield, bolster 5. Oh, the Crusher's a 7/7. 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness. Well, that took a turn. Alright, I think we just take 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, let's just put everything in front of this worm. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's fine. Well, yeah, I guess they matter for that sort of stuff as well. Abilities on creatures. Alright, we really need a good 7-drop. Hopefully not Phage. 6/6. Whenever it deals combat to 1 or more blocking creatures, manifest the top card of your library. Manifesting isn't great. And we're sort of okay. I don't know. What's our opponent hit for 8? Oh, Bloodfire Colossus. That's scary. That's gonna wipe our board and kill us? Huh. What do we need here? Removal? Ooh, Razia. That's good. That's really good. So we attack with this. The next 3 damage it would be dealt to it is dealt to another creature. Do we just have to stay back? Can you return those 2 creatures with the wall's ability? You can only return the wall, so it can't return other things. So the problem is our opponent is... Yeah, the elephant has reach. Our opponent can sack this Bloodfire, which would kill everything except this Crusher. So if we attack with Razia, then everything's going to get wiped and we're going to lose to Crusher. So I think we just got to stay back. We attack with this, they block. We can switch the damage around. Yeah, that's what we got to do. Sack and make sure we have Razi up to do that. But that means we can't attack. Because if we attack, they just block here, and then we're forced to activate Razia to save Razia, and then everything dies. We can also attack with Nihilith, and if our opponent blocks, then kill the Crusher that way by redirecting damage from Nihilith to Crusher. And then our opponent just attacks with everything. We take... Oh, I guess that works. But what if they don't block? Yeah, let's just pass. I think passing is the safest thing. It also makes them, if they want to leave up a Bloodfire, they have to play off curve and can't make 8 drops, which would be helpful to some extent. Sack 3 lands, kill Razia. That is a legal play. Down on my list a bit, but I'm just going to tap out. Interesting. Yeah, it is a little weird. I guess the tusks let it reach. I don't know why an elephant would have reach. That definitely gets... Almost every set has a big green creature that doesn't look like it should have reach, but does. Next 8-drop, Prince of Thralls. Whenever a permanent opponent controls is put in the graveyard, put it on the battlefield under your control, unless that opponent pays 3 life. Not really relevant. Unless they can, like, annihilate and kill our lands or something, because the tokens go away permanently. R8-drop, Cumulox. 5/4 flyer. Affinity for artifacts. Yeah, I guess it could probably grab something with his trunk. Our opponent's not really playing the Bloodfire game. Ooh, man. Oh, we're going to have to start attacking at some point. Our opponent's drawing and losing, which means we are on the Emrakul clock now. Eventually, they will get enough mana to start making Emrakuls and Blightsteals. Ugh. That's bad. Oh my god. Oh, double Razia. The odds of that are not very high. That's disappointing. Ugh. Now he might just lose. Yeah, double legendary is really bad. Oh, you can't attack with Cumulox, I think. We're sort of getting in danger of just dying to our opponent's board. Like them swing with everything. Block, block, block. 5, 6, 7, and then sack. Yeah, we're 1-0 right now, so there's... Even if we lose this one, there's one more game. Alright, we get rid of the elephant. No to Prince of Thralls. Our opponent draws down to 18. Plays land. Now they get to make 8s and leave up mana for Bloodfire. Huge Island Walker. One of the reasons you don't like... It's not good to play islands in Momir. Yeah, it does... Dust Elemental, lose all your own creatures was pretty hilarious. That was sweet. I'm not a big Boggles fan personally. I don't know if it makes you a bad person, but ugh. Yeah, maybe it does. Oh no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Our opponent decides to do nothing. Man, we really need a big draw here. A big random creature. Come on. Something that bounces. Ooh. Well. At least it wasn't another Razia. Thank God. That's not bad. And it has pro red? Ooh. Can we attack with both now? We attack with both. Our opponent swings with everything. 1, 2, 3, 4... 6, 7, 8. Alright. I think we just win now, actually. Even after Legend ruling ourselves. Our opponent's going to try to Bloodfire, but this has Pro Red, so that's going to be sweet. So we need to... Wait. The next 3 damage that would be dealt to target creature you control is dealt to another target creature. So tap Razia. Target Razia... Actually, no. Tap Razia, target this thing, and that thing. Yeah, I think that works. So this should wipe our opponent's board except for the Baleful. Oh. Alright. Sort of. Well, this is going to be really close. This has Pro Black and Vigilance. Actually, our opponent is going to have to hit a flyer. They're going to have to hit something to deal with a Chroma next turn, essentially. Or we just win. Because they dropped to 5 here. So they need a removal creature or a non-black or red flyer. Or else we'll get there in the air next turn. Make a 0-drop, try to hit a Ornithopter for blocking. Colony Hydra does not have reach, and that does it. Sweet! Well, we might only went 2-1 in Legacy, but we won in Momir. The Magic God smiled at us. Oh... Anyway, everyone, I think that's it for me tonight. If you haven't subbed yet or followed, that would be awesome. Also, don't forget MTG Goldfish Replay, where we're dumping the streams now so you can watch them after the fact. There's a link down below. Content coming out tonight on the site, and we'll be back tomorrow, 4 Eastern time, another stream. Maybe do some limited, maybe do some more Momir, not exactly sure, but it'll be fun. Anyway, I think that's all for now. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you soon.